Got that song stuck in my head every single freaking time. I would play some actual music, but I forgot and now it's too late. But that's okay, that's all well. The stream will just have to go the way it does. Life moves on. I will live. Stream starting in 1. Boom. Let's war with the stars. I want to say it's this. This should do it. Hopefully. KOTOR? Please, KOTOR, please. Really? How dare you? Okay, that's better. Alright, I'll explain what we did here. Long story short, in between streams, I went back into the game and did some cleaning up. I sold some items at the store, bought 1 or 2 really nice things at the local shop, and I also cleaned up the save file, so officially we have a proper stream file and 4 of the mid-game files. As some people are probably aware, this game is a little buggy and sometimes things get stuck, or you aren't warned of the bosses way harder than you think. You don't want to save in a bad place, you know? So now we have 4 mid-stream files that I'll basically be saving in probably either every major moment or every 10 to 15 minutes, depending. And then we have this here, Game 1, the actual Baron file, which will only be used at the beginning and end of streams. That way, we can save our stream progress for the day, and then these can be used to jump back if something goes terribly wrong, or if I just need to load something because we have that movement glitch again. With that out of the way, let's go. Right, because this is thousands of years earlier. Alright. Yeah, we also have a shop. The shop taking is taken care of now. I don't expect to go back in here. The game said no, and yet I think it's going to let me do it, so I'm curious if I can actually get away with this now. I can get away with this now. That's... okay. Sure, I can argue. Room we opened up for no reason. Is this door able to be opened together? No. No. Permanently sealed. Okay. That's the main thing I was curious about if that changed or not. I had a feeling the encounters would have respawned. They might in the other dungeon. I'm not too worried about it. I'm kind of leveled up enough as it is. I don't really need to go kill more enemies just to level up more. What I do want to do is talk to some more NPCs and see how things have changed. No talking whatsoever.
This entrance to the Sith Embassy has been closed temporarily due to a maintenance failure. The main entrance to the embassy will reopen when the problem has been fixed.
I heard the embassy was attacked.
What? How did you... This unit has no knowledge of what you're talking about. Those
Program
with
to lie.
legitimate business with the Sith should return when the repairs have been completed.
Hilarious.
This entrance to the...
How can I get inside?
The secondary external entrance is reserved for Sith personnel only and is not to be used by visitors. Those with
Yeah, whatever. Alright, I have Knight Valor now.
Sorry, but you're too late to recruit me. I've just hired on with the Sith. Of course, if the Republic has a better offer.
I'm not a recruiter.
Then why are you bothering me?
Okay, fine, bye. I gotta go cartoon good guy here, not my style.
Did I tell you I'm a fan? I saw recordings of some of your races and you were great. Maybe when they get the circuit back up, we can really see what you can do.
Oh, I hope so. I actually kind of enjoy this one. Fair.
What do we have here? A lost off-worlder, perhaps? You're probably here for the swoop races. Track is through the west corridor. Get moving. Wait, I recognize you. I watched you take top prize at the swoop tournament. Nice work, Sector Champion. But you haven't won me over.
Could I ask you for a few questions?
I'm no guide. The Sith don't suffer questions for long.
I want to ask questions about Manaan.
Then seek out a helpful fish for answers. I have no interest in the affairs of the Selkath, and you have no reason to inquire about mine.
What do you think of the swoop races?
Are you hoping that I'll look more favorably on you because you've taken a Sector Champion title? You are mistaken. I am fond of the sport.
Game, please stop doing that.
True. But it's more about hating races I don't think should win than actually paying tribute to those I favor.
Wow. Who do you like?
Hookta Jax shows the proper spirit of competition, and it has brought him to the top before.
The Gamorrean? You're joking.
Brute force to the finish. He's very efficient.
I have to
Of
think.
course.
Boy. Who do you think?
What do you want, Ray-Rat? I don't have the time or desire to bother speaking with wandering idiots. Go talk with your adoring fans over at the swoop races. I'm sure they'll fawn all over the beloved Sector Champion.
Can I ask you a few questions?
I will get tired of your voice in short order, so make it quick.
Questions about Manaan.
Grow some gills and swim the planet yourself. There's no substitute for personal experience. I have nothing else to say on this subject.
That was clever. That was clever. You mentioned the races.
You're the Sector Champion. You know the races inside and out. Why ask me? Are you trying to worm a compliment out of me? Nothing about the current state of the races make me want to watch. Especially if it means associating with the cackle grouped in there now.
Villains. Good grief. The villains can be a little one-dimensional sometimes. At least the rank and file. I get that Malik is evil and wants to be evil because stuff, but I feel like not every single rank and fire soldier needs to be like, no, I'm an asshole.
Good.
Goodbye. Just say. Map, we're headed, that's towards the east central. I do not remember how to get back to my ship, I'm gonna be honest. You disrupted everything. Hey look, it's more Sith. Let me guess they're upset with me. Swoop van.
Hey, you working for the Republic? You
Johnson, nothing to me. There is no emotion, there is peace.
You think you can impress me by spouting a bunch of Jedi garbage? If it wasn't for the Selkath neutrality laws, I'd add your name to the list of Jedi I'd killed.
Okay. I feel like we're not going to get much more out of here. There's probably more conversation with more characters, but I kind of feel like at this stage it's going to be more of the same. Like, okay, this person hates me because of the swoop races. This person loves me because of the swoop races. This person hates me because I attacked the Sith Embassy. This person loves me because I attacked the Sith Embassy. And if I'm correct, I've solved all the side quests on this planet. Because in the Bastilla Juhani side quest with party members, Canderous, Karth, Strange Stowaway, Star Map on Kashyyk, the Kashyyk side quest, the main side quest, And the one on Dantooine. Okay, so I've solved all the side quests on Dantooine. Republic Enclave, Visitors Hotel. Oh, that's running, 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 running. Running down the long glass hallway. There we go, done. And yes, I know, I could warp back there, but in case something interesting pops up. Like maybe a cutscene I wander into with my party members.
I heard the Sith are trying to work on a synthetic version of Culto. I wouldn't be surprised if the Republic was too.
Yeah, they were just trying to steal it from the source. You know how it goes. Oh, sorry, spoilers for anybody who didn't watch last week. The Republic's not exactly being the good guys here.
Obey the laws here on Manaan, human.
Okay. Beat a 500? Used to be 100. I am disruptive. I won't be paying right now. Okay. Well, the door is still open, so I can just walk right back in there. I feel like your fee didn't accomplish, like, anything. See? Back in, and back out, and what do you have to say about that? Yeah, goodbye. Goodbye. You are not really going to be useful. Oh, what? Oh, animation freeze. Okay, this game is glitchy. All right. Oh yeah, you're the Sabak player. I can do that for free whenever I want, I guess. Yeah, I got the money. Let's get some credits. Who are you? Kazakh game. Sure. Maximum wager 200. Sure. Yeah. Is this a deck I want to use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, 4, 5. Looks fine. Oh yeah, I have 2 and 6 now. In all honesty, I might put a 6 in there because I personally think that the 6 has a bit more value to it. 5, 3, 1, 6. There we go. Beat that. Watch him do it. I hate you. I hate you. It's like literally 1 in 10 odds. You suck. What the hell is this game? I promise not to clip every single time something dumb happens in Kashyyk. That honestly is going to be the one clip I'm going to use as an example of what the hell is this game. Gamble. Unless it's a 10, I'm fine. What is this game? What the heck is this game? Yeah, it's worth it to win. Send a card to win a set. And now I've still got the 5 and the 6, so that's a nice negative. Yeah, man. That was a good game. It was closer than I had thought when you crushed me 3-0 because your cards are broken. Now. Thank you for the money. I am sorry you enjoy that game. I don't know why I keep playing it. Yeah, definitely glad I didn't want to wreck the ship now because I couldn't have returned. Well, now without paying 500 credits.
We've got all the proper Culto trading permits, so back off.
Yeah, whatever. Map. Left is the private hangar. Right is the Ivana Fox. We'll go this way first. See if I can change. It's already lost. Hi, beep boop. I love the beep boop. Beep boop makes me happy. Beep boop is
No problem.
Oh. Okay. Was not expecting this. I don't know when the last time the save was. Yeah, this seems like a great idea.
Your wish?
Just sit up, honestly. Unfortunately, KOTOR doesn't allow me to rearrange the icon for bottomless corners, so only thing I can do is adjust my laptop to actually do this. There we are. See my lovely Red Hood t-shirt. Okay, you have stasis. Well, you have affliction. Let's get them dark side points. Wookiee just free.
Yes?
Nice. Are you seriously not That was way bigger than I expected. I thought they were all citizens. No, they were just troopers. Troopers are not a threat. The ones with lightsabers are going to be a problem, but I forgot back to these failed states immediately when this might still work again. Okay, that wasn't nearly that bad. What? Fascinating. Tell me more. Let's go to the Sith base. Interesting. This was not where I expected to go today. Ow. This is my what the hell face. At least it's a free way back into Manaan without having to pay the docking fee anymore. Hey guys, I found your secret entrance. Suck it.
This entrance... The secondary...
Okay, so there's another way in here that I'm not gonna pay money. That's cool. Turn to the Ebon Hawk. And we weren't quite done yet. I think there was a shock phone to talk to out here.
If you have any other questions, you should probably...
So I basically never need to...
If you got a problem, go talk to our diplomatic representative. Don't bother me with it.
Cannot tell if the rug is still on. Let's see your inventory. Medpack, repair kit, antidote kit, medpack. I use these enough as it is. Medpack proper, I have. So you just have consumables. Spikes, parts are stupid expensive. Repair kits are cheap, but they're only for the droid that I don't use, so... I'll buy one. Okay, that's cool. Why is that mandatory? I feel like I should be allowed to skip that. I hate the camera that turns you around. That should happen. After the first time, the game should recognize that you've done something already and not trigger the cutscene of 50 millionth time. Ugh, good grief. Alright.
Yeah, what do you want?
Hey, don't worry.
I think you've got enough there as it is. A real warrior. There anything...
Wonder if any more war stories.
You want another war story, huh? You want to hear about some other world getting wasted, eh? I knew you were the type. Your stagnant republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now.
Where did you fight this time?
We were going through the asteroid fields of the Crispin system at the very edge of the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. Ha! I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover.
Ooh.
But that was a mistake.
Did it backfire?
The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on a side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that.
What happened next?
It started rotating faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise.
Dang.
Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed.
The ship?
We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core.
Wow.
When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance.
I'm clipping
Is
that
there
just
something
because
else you want to know?
That's a Yuuzhan Vong ship. I didn't realize they had that reference in this game. That's cool.
Water worlds never had the thing this world, but the map both you have it.
Yeah, I've asked about that before.
You're
interesting. Please, just, okay, that shows up. Asteroid field. We didn't have to make up. Maybe talking to him further will make things more clear. Fascinating. I do love how many little details to Star Wars that they reference here to the expanded universe. It's great.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Security spot.
No problem. Just so happens I've got one. Anything else?
Nice. You know anything about Manaan?
Manaan's the source for all the Kolto and... Sorry,
Brother.
I've been thinking about Lena and what she said about Griff. You know, how he was always blaming other people for his problems? There might be something to what she said.
You may not be perfect, but he is your brother.
No, of course not. Not really. But what if it was his idea to leave me behind? I'm not saying Griff would just abandon me, but maybe he did want to leave me behind. Just temporarily, you know? He might have done that if he planned on coming back later, but things don't usually work out for Griff the way he planned, you know? And that's when he'd get in trouble. He was always borrowing money he could never pay back. He might have been trying to skip out on his debts when he left Harris. He would have to leave his little sister behind so it would look like he was coming back.
Kinda like how you came to Taurus in the first place.
Yeah, well, no, not exactly. Look, all I'm trying to say is that the more I think back, the more I realize I might be idolizing my brother a bit, not seeing all his faults. I still want to find him. I need to see him again. It's just that I'm not sure how I'll react when I do.
When the time comes, you'll know what to say.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't want to judge him yet. Maybe Lena was lying. Or maybe she wasn't. All I know is I'd like to speak to Griff myself. If we have time, I'd like to go talk to the Zerker Corp rep on Tatooine and see what he has to say about where my brother is now.
For sure. Double check something quickly. Yep, it erased all my tags again. I was wondering about that. Could it please stop doing that? I don't even remember the fifth one. I have to go check the old tags. Dang it. If I remember it, I'll think of it. But I was wondering why my tags weren't showing up, because they were turned off. Thank you, Twitch, for always forgetting. Hey, T3, can you do thing? I forget if you're actually good for anything. Programming spy. Okay, fine. Grenade? Okay. Same thing about... Yeah, you'd want to go to your platform.
How may I be a...
Wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Tell me more about your past.
Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. They... all of them were so very... invigorating.
Invigorating?
They were so very alive. So full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic.
What do you mean?
Those Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting. But to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods.
If that was the case, they seem to be misrepresenting themselves.
I was merely using poetic license. Those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long.
Did they leave?
Of course they left. They had a war to go fight, so that we would not all be killed by those psychotic Mandalorians. The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations.
Was it that bad?
Of course it was. They took their frustrations and hate out on us because the people they wanted had already fled or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that.
It's alright.
No, it is not. Anger can lead to the dark side, and I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways. I thank you for your support. My outburst was uncalled for, but you did not lash back at me. You are a much better Jedi than I, it would seem. But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again.
Okay. Alright. The crew quarters, swoop hangar, cargo hold. Nothing's in this way. Let's talk to Sasha, see if we can get anything more out of her.
Mucho shakapaka.
It's the name Lure Arkaramba. What about Rundle Setan Shalu?
Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shaka.
No information yet. We'll have to go to Don to me next. Supplies. Where was the... So what I'm gonna do now is okay, that's emergency food and supplies. Let's do the nearest one. Because they all are the same, give or take. I'm gonna give items. Does it really not tell me which ones are any good? Oh, okay, so give item, give item, give item, give item, give item. One of every one of these, like, not great items, so they just quit cluttering up my inventory. Combat soup. Jedi robe. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. The less things I have to worry about, the more space I can have to do other things. Manaan Visitor's Guide, Scientist Memo, I think I've read those already. Datapad. Destroyed armor and clothing, just because it's, you know, possible to sell because it's so freaking cheap. And self-generator, there we go. Bunch of things in there. That should remember. So, looking at my inventory now, it should be somewhat less cluttered. Better. And then in here, switch to give items. I'll go mess with those for now. Where the heck is the workbench? They should appear on the map. Not in this room. I know there's one on board. Just don't remember where. It's not there. It's not here. Not here. Workbench. Lifesaver. Ooh, we could change the color of the crystal to something else, but I don't know about that later. Blaster bolt deflection +5, attack +1, so this will help our lovely assistant do more damage. More damage versus droids. Umbria was a world pick up the dark side. 3 years of mental battle, strange and a master Thawne. Oh, Thawne! Contain the evil of Lake Noth. Long meditation can form the crystal from this tainted water. Cool. I know Thawne. And we'll do this. Swap it out for something else. Draw out this to get a different crystal. There we go, now everybody's lightsabers are powerful. That only has the default, that only has the default, that only has the default and does less damage, so it has a higher crit, but... and it's balanced, but that's it, so not as exciting. Upgrade range. Karth's Blaster. Bendix Blaster, that'll help increase someone's damage. There we go. So we're mostly just missing that, which only Karth Blaster has, it looks like. Okay. Melee. Mission's Vibroblade, which no one's even using, I think. No, somebody is. Okay, we're good there. That's nice. And armor. The Republic mod armor. And the Akani fiber armor. Okay, we're good. Better lightsaber damage. Stab everybody. No one in this room, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be Karth and Bastila here. And I've talked to you two recently, so not too worried. Let's go to someplace else in the galaxy. We are done with Manaan. That leaves Dantooine, Korriban, Tatooine, Kashyyk, and whatever Yavin is. I think we're going back to Kashyyk. And then after that, I think I'll return to Dantooine and work more on those side quests. Really nice with the maneuverability, all things considered, especially in that. Really pretty silly. Very stylish. Very stylish. Much more. Two towers, but two. Check something quickly.
Yes, what's on your...
We didn't enter this last discussion very well.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league.
Why don't you return to the front lines then?
Because this is more important. This may really finally make a difference. I suppose even if I can't figure out everything that's going on, I still want to help if I can. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
Don't worry about it.
No, I do worry about it. I've traveled the lanes more than once. I should know better than this. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
Only if you're going to work with me.
Done. Let's get underway then, shall we? Partner?
Nice.
How can I help? Then
I'll talk to you later. I talked to you very recently. Alright, let us return to the disaster that is everyone's Kashyyk stuff. That's not the exit. The exit's this way. Someday I will learn the outline of this show. That's a joke. Ooh, who do I want to bring with? Always a fun choice. Salbar, it's his planet. He's gotta go. Kartha's a little overleveled. Let's go Basta. At least here they won't charge me every time I ever try to. Alright. You've explored a lot of his performance. I know I can kind of skip past all of it.
Hello again.
Valued until you can't.
You hurt me, Matty.
What do you have? Infinite maximum tax A. And reinforced fiber armor. Yeah, I've got better. This would be cool, but no, I don't got that found money. I should probably pick up a couple more of these. Really? We just talked to you.
How can I help?
You're shocked at me?
I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zahn.
What? You've been grading me?
I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continue to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. But I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety. For it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this. But I will do my best to make you understand.
We're not going over this again, are we?
We must, for all our sakes. If you had the proper training under a master, you would know all this. But because of our mission, I must be the one to try and help you understand. The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
You seem to know that temptation very well.
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
Are you saying the light side is innocent of killing?
One who serves the light does not strike down an innocent. We take arms against the dark side and the injustice that follows it only. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause? To use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
Do whatever's required, such as...
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Okay. You do that. Hello.
Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami nonok.
I'm Bastila, yes. I take it that you know my mother?
Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera. Kakin chak nawagawa bakon.
Donk
kiba nukunek. Tonga buksha nong.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Don't be rude, Bastilla.
Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes. Chi pala mulek. Tong ki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Uf mala nibo kurk.
My mother's condition?
Tin umpa do punta krita. Ak ti kondo ona chaba chisa wanki. Ti toki grantu kon chichan kun green kanchan tu pro. Bok wala no bok cha. Nichi kon chuba kin lorta itakun.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did she say anything about my father?
Genchopa chawi ti chok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami no nok.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
Chika don mulaka.
Everyone's on task. Everyone's on frickin' task.
Ashantik dun unumani patoka. Wana kuna best chinga para multonki.
Thank you for informing me. I really must be going now.
What's all that about?
It seems my mother's been looking for me. Strange. Should we get the opportunity, could we look for her on Tatooine?
I thought you and your mother didn't get along.
We never did. I am interested in hearing about my father, however. Part of me would rather not see her at all. But if she is really sick, well, we shall see.
Okay, sure. Whatever you say, Bastilla. I believe you. You totally don't care. Also, I hate how every single cutscene has to turn off my speed. I want to run. Run. Is this still really here? It's empty. I think literally everything I killed is gonna just be still dead, which is fine. What? There was a corpse of a Dark Jedi that I never looted? Dang! 3 lightsabers and crystals. What the heck? Now my OCD is really gonna be bad about all these things. Alright, we already know we can't go that way. We already know this way is as far as we can go. Let's see if we can get through that one boss this time. We've seen this entire cutscene set before, so I don't really feel too inclined to. Holy crap, that's 2 Jedi who I didn't loot their corpse. Dang, what kind of a murder hobo am I? Terrible murder hobo. That's what I am. All hobo. Oh, all murder, no hobo. Alright, we're gonna save right here before going in. If Kiddo Nard is still a pain in the butt. Alright, let's go talk to Smug Wookie. Smuggy face. We'll take Canderous. No, we won't. I'll take mission. Yeah, I'll do mission for now. If Mid deals with slavers, the truth will eventually get out. What do you want? I will not abandon Zalbar. What happened with you and Zalbar? Give me your version. Which explains what the reasons for having killed you. Let's go back to my other questions. Do your own dirty work.
You can't do that! He can't do that, can he? He can't hold Zalbar prisoner just because he's chieftain, can he?
Yeah, that's good. Someone would. What were you talking about, Zalbar? Yep, smug face monkey. Don't listen, Zalbar. No, let's play along, Zalbar. I'll see what I can do.
Don't worry, buddy.
Let's go see if I can survive the fight this time. I've talked to most of you guys before. I'm not really interested in doing it again. Holder of the Laws, Home of Warwill, Chieftain's Hall. And then that's Great Walk. So this place actually I've not been before. That's just speaking of which. Party selection, mission can go, and we'll add canvas. Never did go this way, so this is new. Can I ask you some questions? I am no slaver. When did he go missing? I think it's strange. I could look for him. Yes, I would. I get that. Where am I going now? Baka, yep. Anything you can steal from there? Hellcaster? Yes, of course. Even if I was interested.
So, Bastila, I heard a rumor that the Vulkars captured you without much of a struggle. It must be embarrassing to be bested by a handful of street thugs.
There were extenuating circumstances, and I can assure you, it took far more than a handful of Vulkars to subdue me.
I hate that they force you to take sides sometimes.
Whatever you say. All I know is that if we had more Jedi like Bastila fighting against us in the Mandalorian Wars, my side might not have lost.
Bold talk from a broken-down mercenary who was serving at Davik's heel. I'd call you his pet cat hound, but they have enough loyalty not to turn on their masters.
Insults? Maybe if your master had trained your lightsaber to be as quick as your tongue, you could have escaped those Vulkars, you spoiled little Jedi princess.
I was not spoiled. I was given the same training as everyone else in the Order. You are nothing but... No, I must not do this. There is no emotion. There is peace.
That's the problem with you Jedi. Always chanting about peace and control. Never up for a good fight. Well, except for Revan, I guess.
Enough, Mandalorian. I won't rise to your bait anymore. The game is over. Let us continue on with what we were doing.
And then the way she just walked away was great. I get my 4 speed back. Pretty please. Take more stuff. Okay. These and food grade walkway. Wait out, Zalbar, who should really be the one doing this. But, you know. Oh, that's not the right way. Did enemies respawn? Yes, they did. Interesting. We can take him. You've got a bunch of melee.
You shall fall.
You are ranged focused.
This is what I do.
Most of mine are sword focused. Anyway. No, this is the right way down. We just oh, because of new encounter, okay. It is that way now. So I can force. Definitely made it with an EMP, but yeah. Just stable for a reason. I like that stasis. Yeah, these fights are joke at this point very much. Just don't want to blow it anymore. And we're questions on my phone. Do you know the crazy Wookiee? He's crazy enough to brave the lands alone. Yep. How long has he been down there? Decade, he'll kill you. I will leave it now. Yep. I do love the music and the atmosphere of this one. It's brilliant. It sounds so good. Plastic cylinder. It's worth like what, 15 credits? Alright, we're gonna create a save here. This is why I have this many save files. Questions. Dangerous. Okay. Someone else been down there. People like me. Tell me they want to show proper respect. Roar and War did go down there. There's a crazy Wookiee. What outsiders are below? And there is an unknown one who is probably the Jedi. Alright. I like this cutscene. It's a good cutscene. If only I didn't end with a boss fight that's gonna kick my butt. I already know Kayla Nord's here from previous encounters. Interesting, I never noticed that. So it shrinks the... Whenever there's a cutscene, it shrinks the screen. That's frustrating. And then it expands it afterwards. Yep, hello.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase, but nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end.
I see you brought some backup, Calo. Realized we were a bit too much to handle on your own, huh?
You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time.
You got lucky last time? Let's do it again.
Let's go, boys. Showtime.
Alright. Let's do this carefully. Because last time I fought this fight, I was like 2 or 3 levels low. I couldn't even scratch the dude. If I can stasis him, then I can possibly take care of some of the enemies. Or just kill him. Might be better to just kill him. Okay, we got grenades. Concussion grenade, and Bastila, you do, I think, have... Yeah, you have Throw Lightsaber and you have Force Push. Alright, let's try this.
What can I do?
Heal. Kill the thug. I'll take it. Love the sound effects. Alright, let's see what Kailanor's battle armor includes. You could potentially use it. You might like it. Davik's Warsuit is an 8+3. Kailanor's is a 9+1. Resistance versus cold, fire, and sonic, and it's upgradable, whereas Davik's Warsuit is cold, fire, and it's not upgradable, so yes. For someone who's only got, what do you have, yeah, you literally are the best person for this because you only have a 12 dex. So this will increase your armor, what does it go, from 19 to 20? The max dexterity -1 isn't that great, but there's an extra sonic resistance, and more importantly, it is upgradable. Commissioned by Kayla Nord, this armor was based on heavily modified Mandalorian designs. The maker was killed to appease Nord's ego, restoring his suit will forever be unique. And now Nord's dead. Sucks to be Nord. Okay, strength gauntlets, and we'll give you... Ooh, you'll give you the Mandalorian melee shield. That I'll never use. Mostly just clears my inventory out of extra crap. And then you... Do you actually have the stats that makes the strength gauntlet even worth it? Nope, so not bothering. We'll give you this. And that. There we go. Well, that went surprisingly well. Compared to last time where we didn't even scratch the bastard. We did really good this time. Alright, guitar. Why were these ones not in here? I'm confused.
That hurt,
So be it.
Not bad. There we go, a bit of healing, nothing to Zabrok Tistel mark and a crop double pass. Would he like a Zabrok doubles or a crop double sword? 1120 on 1121. 713. 1121 versus 822. The minimum going up 3 is really nice. There's plus cold, that's why. So it's 2020. Ultrasonic vibrations, effective against you, a Jedi, whereas this has, yeah, the +2 attack modifier, so it's technically a 616 as opposed to a 216. So theoretically this, yeah, and it's a +15 to hit as opposed to a 13, and it's a +7 versus a +9, yes. We will take it. Twisted to the dark side, the Croth favorite weapons of fearsome appearance requiring brute strength to wield, and the blades of weapon are certainly effective, if not elegant. Sounds like a Mandalorian. I'm sure he approves. Well, there we go. Plus 1 more reflex, because why not? What do you even have anyway? Damage resistance versus bludgeoning, yeah, that makes sense for someone who's going to be in melee combat. And then, of course, you have the Adrenal Amplifier as well. There we go. Very nice. Take a little loving here. And look. All the guitars by himself.
Damnable racket of battle. Watch yourself. Even more of these crawling beasts are hiding in the underbrush.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Jolie Bindo. Follow me to my camp and we'll talk.
Nice. Are you a Jedi?
Ah, don't start falling just yet. I'm too old for it. I know a few things, but we can talk about it at my camp. Keep close. It's nearby under a log. Yeah, I live like some burrowing rodent. I fought the Sith. Now look at me.
What do you think, Bastila? Should we trust him? Nah, I don't care what you think. Talk. Evil monkey. Construction kit, combat suit, iron rifle. I don't think any of us want the Zabrok combat suit, to be honest. Rubble, enemy sighted, not worried about it. Concussion grenade. That's
There, take it.
Kill the other one. Could have been both. Sounds like I told you not to attack and you refuse to listen. Street injury, since you're only good for that. And feet. You're just going double blaze. There's no reason to go dual, to be honest. Okay, critical strike, human power strike maximized. Yeah, you have melee weapons maximized. You have tough maximized. One single-handed weapon, or single one-handed weapon in battle. Could go implants, could go conditioning. I might just conditioning. He's no skill. At most, he'd go the empathy for awareness and treat injury. But I don't think is +1 dexterity. Whoop. That's kind of a joke. Better to get the immunity to mind effect thing or immunity to... But yeah, so nice. More than +4 combat. Nice. That's all level up. Skills, awareness, your injury. Still can't get Master Speed or Master Alert. Get destroyed. Could get some saves, but I'm talking about Master Advanced lightsaber. Let's do that. That's weird. Alright.
Yes?
A Wookiee called Roar War in the Shadow Pad. He dealt with slavers as well as bowcast bolt casing that belongs to whoever killed him. So he wasn't a good guy. That's what I'm hearing. And now he's dead. Sucks. Mine are frag mine. I don't think any of us have any skill in mines. I have a little, that's it. This is a very low skill.
Who are you, another civil merchant like that Koro slime up on the docking ring? This is my territory. I don't make deals, and I don't persuade easily, so go back topside. Mess with my profits and I'll see you dead.
Hit the docking fee, who cares what?
So you're playing tourist? That isn't smart. The Shadowlands are all business. Mess around and you'll end up dead. That said, if you want to make some credits while you're looking to die, I might have a job for you.
I might be interested.
I could use an extra hand. A couple men have gone missing. If I lose many more, I'll have to close up shop. We are hunting the little simians. The tack. They have a gland that acts as a stimulant when powdered. I figure I've got 2 or 3 wealthy years to butcher the lot of them. You want in before I make them extinct?
Don't you care that you can wipe out the entire species?
No. I'll be rich by then and we won't need to do it anymore. I don't have to worry. Besides, if there's no more tack, the predators that eat them will die off and we'll have an easier time milking this planet.
Can't be allowed.
I'm hard-pressed to come up with a way for you to stop me. I'll defend this operation if I have to. Hell, I have guards everywhere on the perimeter of sonic emitters. I don't fear anything in the Shadowlands, including you.
Okay.
Hurry up. All right, I'm done talking with you. You've got under my skin one too many times. I'll bury you.
Just you try it.
Alright. Commander, okay, the guard. Slave, device, and guard. The guards probably aren't too thrilling, and to be honest, neither is he, if I had to guess. Let's see, easier back here. No, don't go after the mine. You. Stun. Stabby.
What?
Dark side points gained.
This is what I love.
Getting dark side points for that. their nonsense.
No problem. Didn't work.
Skill too low. Disabling, I think I can do. I cannot recover, which sucks, but can't do much about it.
Didn't work.
This one is too low.
Didn't work.
Average guy. Stand by.
Here.
Beam shifter and light armor.
Here. Here.
And then this is the easy one that just has some cheese. Okay. How am I doing with light side, dark side, by the way? Yeah, I figured I'm doing fine. Fine, we're okay. Yeah, at the moment, the 16 and 13 are the same thing. Which means someone else could be using +2 strength. Is there anyone who could be? Yeah, you got the +1 because you've got 17. And you could use the +2, so that'll put you up to 14, so you'll at least do something more. Normal, those not available. Yeah, I'm surprised that that guy's probably he's just gone. That's an average mine, can't do anything about that. Well, they're all dead. Okay, moving on.
What?
That wasn't even a very threatening fight, to be honest. Okay, let's steer well clear of the mine. Talk everywhere. You guys are safe to be hunted in the deep forest, whatever thingy. I should probably go to Jolie's hut. Now I'm heading this way. Something's over here. Someone who can help. Okay. Average mine. Okay. Just keep running. Just keep running, running, running. Keep running, keep running, 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 running. Seriously though, all I did was tell him you're the bad guy here. Because that's correct, he's the bad guy here. And he tried to murder me. I feel like I should not have gotten dark side points for him murdering me. It's one thing if I said, okay, I'm gonna kill you. I didn't choose that option. I chose the you're an a-hole. If I get dark side points for calling him an a-hole, then Vassal should get dark side points for the amount of times he's insulted everyone else.
Well, welcome to my home, such as it is. Pull up a stump and be comfortable. We should discuss a few things.
Yes, I feel there is much you can tell me.
Don't coddle me, child. I'm neither a Jedi nor your master. I'm just an old man that's been lost in the woods for far too long. My days of glory are behind me, but perhaps there is something I can do for you. You must have questions.
I want to know about you.
What is there to tell? Jolie Bindo is the crazy old man in the dangerous woods. I'm content with the impression I give.
You muttered something about fighting Sith?
Did I? How annoyingly good he is. Well, it doesn't matter. Those days are gone. Leave them in their graves. I've seen my share of the dark and the light. And frankly, both extremes annoy me. Of course, I have felt rumblings of change.
I can feel the power of the Force within you, old man. but I do not sense the taint of the dark side. I think you are a servant of the light, despite what you claim.
Well, I assure you, I see more gray than dark or light. I'm just a stubborn old man, tired of the foolishness of others.
I want to ask you some questions.
Fine, just be brief.
I need information on the problems in Kashyyk.
Yes, among the Wookiees. Intriguing creatures. I like that they have little patience for bureaucrats. But of course, even here, there are hidden things that manipulate.
What do you know of Shunda?
Circa Corporation was smart to put him in power. He's as good at destroying Wookiee culture as dropping corpses full of Ardroxian flu. Will you work for him or against him, I wonder? I will be interested to see.
You don't have a recommendation?
Sure. How's this? Think for yourself. I don't care for politics. I'm big on letting people figure things out for themselves. The Wookiees have prophecies of deliverance if you ask them. But for now, they follow without hesitation. That is their wish.
Have you seen a crazed Wookiee in the Shadowlands?
Maddened with grief, perhaps, but not crazed. I helped him pass to the lower forest where only a Wookiee could follow. Some other matters will determine if you can follow. There is a barrier that, well, we'll talk of that more in a moment.
Do you recognize these bowcaster bolts? I found them on the corpse.
On the body of Rorwar, I know. His death will not go unnoticed. I've been wondering how this foolishness would play out. I am no weaponsmith, but someone in the village will be able to identify the owner of that bolt casing. They are very personal items.
Questions? Do you know anything about Star Maps?
Now, why would you be asking about that, Don't answer. I knew that had to be why you were here. The problems of a few Wookiees don't amount to anything before the concerns of the Jedi. No, you are here for the map.
If you have information, please tell it to me.
Kashyyk is an interesting place, more so than anyone suspects. If Circa Corporation knew, the planet would be a strip mine. The Wookiees have their legends that they were not always here, but it is more than that. The trees themselves are strangers.
I don't understand. Can you be more specific?
What I'm saying is that there are literally walls in your way, and you won't find what you need without my help. And my help has a price. Of course, this won't be a problem for you since you have already completed my task. Removal of the Circa poachers. Circa Corporation will find the bodies and blame the Wookiees. This may cause more troops to be deployed. That means more disruption. I'm not pleased, but what's done is done. I'm not here to judge you. Hopefully you'll take care of that yourself.
I couldn't find a peaceful solution.
Well, perhaps I have a duty to point out what you should have learned from this. Or perhaps no. Was that convincing? It's been a while since I've been in the company of someone that needed that kind of babysitting.
You mentioned barriers. This is a repulsor field I want to pass.
Yes, in the east past the poacher camp. I saw it when it was installed. It's a very effective barrier, but I know how to get past it. And on the other side, ancient answers. And perhaps a Wookiee you are seeking. I hope he's in the mood for visitors.
Jolie has joined your party. Ooh. Must be a member of your party at this time. He is horribly underleveled compared to the rest of my party. This is going to be interesting. These guys are level 13. I want these ones at level 13, so I'm debating, do I want Juhani? I think because I have Jolie, I'm going to not use Johanni. I'll use Mission to level her.
And you need?
Alright, Mission, level up, skills, and that's it. Skill Monkey. Sneak attacks, 7. That's the state's just yawned, okay. Yeah, I've noticed he's very low on the grayscale. And yeah, he is a Jedi Counselor, so he is a magic Jedi. I'll go awareness with the old man. Can't do heal till 12, but I'll get there, I'm sure, eventually. He has Valor, he has Aura, he has Stun, he has Stun Droid, he has Effect Mind, he has Push, he has Throw Lightsaber. We're gonna go Only the main character can select Dominate Mind. Okay. So we'll increase Force Shield, because I don't want to get any new powers, honestly. Level up. Attributes. He needs Wisdom and Charisma. We'll go Charisma because he's a counselor. Skills, Awareness, Powers. He's level 7 now, which means he still can't get Cure. Oh, he can get Speed. Speed's nice. Skills, Awareness, Feats. I guess he has almost no feats, and they're not going to be very good. He has more for that. Melee weapons, Jedi Defense. Improved Force Focus, improves DC, level 12 Jedi Counselor, and Master Sense. So that's going to be his single one-handed weapons, plus 3 to attack and defense to ranged and melee weapons. That could be fun. That's to accuracy, whereas this is plus 1 attack bonus damage-wise. I think we're going to go the attack because it also gives the defense, which I think he'd like. We're 9 now. Oh, I get 2 powers. Okay. Nice. Skills, awareness, powers. We're at 10. Stasis is good. We're at 11. Stasis field would be nice. We can't do that yet. We can get Force Whirlwind or throw Lightsaber. We'll do Whirlwind, because this seems more like his kind of thing. 12 attributes, Wisdom, Skills, Awareness, Feats, Master Force Focus, and Master Sense. Nice. Could get the plus 2 to all saving throws from physical condition. I'm only planning on going one-handed melee weapons with him, so I guess we could also just go Jedi Defense and have him focus mostly on the mana. That could be useful. Armor proficiency isn't worth it. Advanced Jedi Defense, Master Jedi Defense. We'll go Defense, just focus on magic with him. Can get Destroy Droid, that could be useful under some circumstances. We'll do that. And one more level. Skills, awareness, powers, 2, nice. Force armor, and heal. There we go.
Huh?
What?
Thank you kindly. That's inspiring.
Malfunction. My primary motivators are in error. Damage terminal. Playback calls. Playback.
I don't get it. That merchant said there was salvage down here. We need Manaan to work the sensors.
Playback.
When he gets back, we'll... Wait, I'm getting something. Oh good, it's Eli. Maybe he'll point us in the right direction.
Playback.
Eli, what are you... You got your money, you double-crossing snake! We had a deal!
What happened to you?
Playback.
I don't get it. That merchant...
Playback. Playback.
You're in no position to talk.
Malfunction. Playback.
Fascinating. He is a trainer. Of course he is.
Take that!
See what you got.
And now, because we saved them, the prey will fly because we're killing all the predators. It's almost like this was a terrible idea. Are we the bad guys? Kind of? Nice, more credits and other stuff.
Got something on your mind, dude?
It was stowed.
Stop bothering me.
Grumpy old man rescue. I still make hard. Grumpy old man's cool. Stop checking the person who can't fight back. This is not very Alright, now that we've successfully exterminated all the water predators, the prey can thrive and overwhelm the environment by eating all the things. Seems like a great plan, right? I can't do it. This game teaches great life lessons. I'm out of enforcing this. Vegetables and starting step. Yeah. Please stop turning me around. That's not helpful. So man, it's probably good that I went that way because it gave me more answers that I wouldn't have gotten if I went followed it directly. Nice. Actually saved me a trip. Yeah, because I went to go to Jolie twice, so yeah, that did save me a trip. Good to know. Disable it.
There, you see? Beautifully subtle, isn't it? At least compared to the other Zerga equipment dumped down here. It's only been here a short while, or the Wookiees would have disabled it. They wouldn't have had an easy time of it, though.
Why place this now?
There are others, each blocking similar points on certain paths. It is all very calculated, very precise. It would have been effective if it hadn't relied on the creatures to be walking. Climbers don't have much trouble getting around it.
I trust you can get past it? You
I
said
can
so.
manipulate it for a moment. Let me see. How did the Zerg engineers do it? There we go. Now, keep moving. These are the most dangerous depths of Kashyyk. A few surprises wait for us, I'll wager.
Checks out. Quick adjustments on a couple of things. Gonna double check a couple of things quickly. Oops, no. Almost forgot. Alright, I'm back. And I remember to turn the intermission off. Yay, that's a first. I hate when I forget that, because I keep forgetting. Oh, frick.
Here we are. I can manipulate a few.
Welcome to Lower Shadowlands. Where the Mandalorians are? Flashing light. You're not following after me, are you? Not even in combat mode. Really?
Yes?
Mission's weakest party member. And if we... I just tried, so... What happened? I have the means to heal you. Here. Kill the Mandalorians, so... You talking about your attackers? Yep, Mandos. I mean, we did just kill... You killed one and I killed two, so... Yeah, Mandos are very well equipped, so that doesn't matter. They're not obvious. I will look into it. I love how I'm just staring at the dead guy's butt during this. Just saying. I think I recognize you. They will attack only if you're not armed. Got it. I need to unequip my weapons for them to attack if I find dead weapons. Good to know. Fortunately, I can re-equip pretty quickly if I'm correct. Hey look, there's the guys I fought up there. That shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Not this again!
You got a lot of health, dude. 112. 91, you got the same health as Dang.
Sure.
Take that!
I think that's the one.
The toxins.
What?
Finally survived.
Not this again!
Yay, more stamina. This appears to be something. Literally just as a wall. Apparently I can't climb over walls because I suck. Oh well, I guess I suck. Such is life. I don't know what's worse, the fact that the Shadowlands are this easy, or the fact that the Rock moves were this easy. Mandalorian swoop. No, cancel. No weapons at all.
What?
Remove Zalbar's bowcaster. And old man, remove your lightsaber. Speaking of which, do I have a better lightsaber for him? No. Yes. Give him the yellow. Or the red. Literally anything else. So I'll give him the red, then temporarily the red.
Yes?
Okay, we're on our base back. See, I have no option. What do I need? Don't tell me I need to everything. That would be annoying. I have to remember all of it. We'll try it. I have saved, so the worst thing that happens is nothing. See? I have no clothes on. I guess he had no permits, so it didn't really matter. See? Nobody has anything on me. How about that? Hi, cowards. Okay. Where's my good lightsabers? Oh, duh, that's why they were good. Because it was the good one. Because I modded them, that's why. What's my strength? Yeah, it's 15, so I definitely want the strength gauntlets. Okay, Jolie, you can get better than just Jedi Knight robes. You can get... Oh, I guess actually that's all you can get. But you can blend in. Yeah, we'll blend in. Okay, lightsaber. They're all pretty much the same for him. I might go purple, just because purple's cool. I'll get you a nice immunity to mind affecting. Dueling shield. I'll get you Turbine headband. Will and awareness. That's what we need. And mission. Pull out that lovely... Ooh, 310. Is it upgradable? No. Zalvar's not against it. Fortitude. Her dex is an 18, so up to +4 is fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she had the Akane fiber armor. Yes. Those. Stabilizer, and then add the combat sensor. Now to running. There we go. Oopsies. Stabby dude, you're already fighting that one.
Just die already! Take that!
Not this again!
Yes, this again. Thank you for attacking us while we were mission. Attack too. Level up skills. Persuade. This is all you can use it, and I guess we'll go. Demolition. Let's just get a little more of that. You're level 15. Two attacks per round are gained. +4 defense. 36 seconds. Now. So much force mana. Well, that worked out. Let's say, I don't need to re-equip all that crap again. Because it's not the fight that was the problem, it's the having to re-equip everything that was... Alright, and we are lost. Can I even disable it? Probably not. Oh wait, I have a mission. What am I doing?
What?
If there's anyone who can take this, it's definitely a mission. Mission the Mind Expert. Technically Zalvar's even better, but Zalvar so mission.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek, but good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Who placed this terminal here?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
What do you mean by behavioral reconfiguration?
I have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge. and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern.
And I don't fit the
I can't say. I will try to bring forward the behavior that you need to proceed, as outlined by my programming.
That seems very helpful. Why have I been allowed access?
I can't say. Preliminary matching allows for you to be coached.
Do you not know why, or are you searching for saying?
I can't say. Likelihood of restriction by previous user, 100%.
I seek information about a star map.
Accessing? Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
So this map is as old as the installation.
Error. Data regarding author of the star map is corrupted.
What do I need to do to get access to the star map?
Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
What if I fail?
Then you are not worthy of further access. You will be rejected as unsuitable.
What will rejection mean?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
How can I match them when I don't know what they are?
There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map or can be made ready. Information unavailable.
You may begin evaluation.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
Can I confer with someone else?
This test is not for your companions. You will answer and demonstrate that you match the pattern in memory.
Okay. I trust Zalbar. I would say nothing, and neither would he.
Are you sure? If you turn, you risk 2 years, or none at all.
It's Zalbar.
If you reply on loyalty, you risk 1 year, or 5. Your loyalty is dangerous. Your companion could take the opportunity to benefit by turning on you. Zalbar's family is mired in treachery. What loyalty do they know? Your answer is incorrect.
The choice is mine. I refuse to alter it.
You cannot refuse. Evaluation must continue. You must match the pattern in memory. Your memory. I must demand honest acceptance of the proper behavior. That is a condition of my programming.
Continue with your evaluation. What pattern are you comparing me against?
That information is not available to you. It is the pattern that I have been given as a baseline for security access.
Continue then.
The previous incorrect response will be discounted. Future incorrect responses will result in rejection. Hypothetical. You are at war. Deciphering an intercepted code, you learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
I subtly reinforce the city while preparing to attack.
This is no decision. I ask again. Do you save your people or abandon them for the sake of the war? Attempting both will merely dilute your efforts. Would you trade 1 victory for 2 failures?
I'll evacuate the people.
And in so doing, alert the enemy to their broken codes. They would know that their weakness was exposed. They would reinforce, and the war would go on. You save thousands at the expense of victory. You do not match the pattern in memory. Subject has failed to demonstrate the required behavior. Access denied.
Man,
this system will purge the subject as false. Defense mode initiated.
Yeah, good luck with that. Defense droid is just 2, that's it? Okay, I'm underwhelmed. Hey you got destroy droid, do that. It's not gonna work, but I can try. I know that basically every single droid in this game is immune to destroy droids, so I'm not expecting much, to be honest.
Sure.
Light side points down, we're not really dead. Immune to damage.
Not this again!
Not exactly impressed. Enemy immunity.
Neural scan complete. Analyzing. Well, it would appear initial assumptions about you were incorrect. Secondary scans during battle have revealed much. Under duress, your emotions were easier to read. Programming now instructs that I give you what you seek.
Because I'm intelligent. Why the change? I failed your initial test. Or no, what did your scan during the battle reveal?
That information is not available. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. And communication.
Kick. Because even though I wasn't a dick, I still had power. And that's what mattered.
Well, well, a star map. An ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. It might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory, but I suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
We got a little more to do. Can't interact with that. Got the star map, can't interact with that, so we have that thing. But there's a little more to do. There's a ton I've never explored. I'm still missing a wiki. Data pay. Journal entry added. Okay, lost. And chieftain in need. Hidden hunters. Right, this way is the swoops. Let's go to the swoops. See if there's anything up in the middle of the matches now. I like force speed. I like to run. Run good. Which is why all my Jedi have force speed, so I always have somebody with force speed. Realize they drop loot. Fascinating. Alright, continue this way. Summoned if you are generous. Comes to battle if you are worthy and wise. Grants you glory if you're fearsome and brave. Feed the beast and it will heed your call. Take vipers from their lair and hang them from above. Let blood scent the ground of our ancestors. This used to be a place of great ritual for it, so I'm guessing it's a boss fight, so we're gonna save. The Wookiee died down. How do I put a thing down here? I know what I need to put down there. I got one. Got three, technically. bodies and things. Oh, hang them above, okay. There we go. Tie the corpse to the violin. Here we go. Baby Rancor! Sorry, Ritual Beast.
Sure.
Take that!
Saved against the
Take that! Take that! Take that!
Blade of some sort lodged in the sides in this world. Surface damage, plus 1 inhibited section. Wounded blade. Only flaws are missing hilt. The sword can part when the blade lodged in the creature. Okay, fascinating. Gunhan's Jerkle and the Circlet of Sarish. Don't suppose I can get that back, but that's okay. I'm guessing, yeah, Circle of Sarish. Light side only, plus 5 wisdom. The wealthy Sarish family of Terrace were once known as much for their arrogance and cruelty as for their vast rich political power. Over the last century, many of them have shown strong force of undertaken for the Jedi for training. First among these was Gunhan Sarish, heir to the family fortune. To celebrate Gunhan's acceptance of the order, the father commissioned a crafting of a great headband, the Circle of Sarish, to prevent the spectacular gift from leading his son down the path of arrogance and pride, and all too real possibility given the family history. It was fashioned only so a light side user can wield it somehow. He disappeared shortly after the time of the Great Hunt. Yeah, we know who wants this. You would love plus 5 wisdom, wouldn't you? You qualify. Oh, this may not even qualify, so actually I put it to him. Critical hits, awareness, demolitions, and security. Computer use, demolition, security. Will saves. Sonic saves. We'll go awareness, demolitions, and security. And then you can replace, well, I guess will and awareness is probably a little, no, this will give you. The wisdom mostly give him will. And he doesn't even require, because he's not light side. So never mind.
Sure.
He's not light side anymore. I guess best still I could take it for now. Not good. All I know is I see no sign of this working. That's the prerequisite for getting Zalbar back and hopefully finishing the fight so I can go beat up smug pompous Jupiter. Plus I'm looking for a droid. Is droid the higher level? Okay. Hey Wookiee, I bring you news.
He's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freyr. We are friends. Don't you remember me? Well, this may prove difficult.
Beat you up until you stop beating. Listen. You know Zalbar and
Hold on a second. Zalbar and Shundar are brothers?
You didn't
And
know
you're
that
their
mission?
father? Wait a minute. Does that mean Big Z is some kind of prince
Mission,
or
were you
something?
not paying attention? My name is Baron Galactus. I'm going to Kashyyk with Zalbar. He falls because of a life debt.
Exiled? Big Z never told me that. Of course, he never said he was royalty either.
Tradition says that the older one. Go over exactly what happened with Zalbar. Did you learn?
That's when I first saw him. I helped his pursuers lose him for a moment. Do you remember me now, Freya?
Well, what happens now? Oh, everyone's on his side. Need the bot. Where might I find it? Horses. Horses damage in ritual battle. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, great beast. Yeah, I took care of this already. Sorry. I didn't even realize you. Actually, I already found it. I wasn't even sure what it was. Here we go. The amount of time in this single session where I've been like, hey, you gotta go to this quest. I already did it. I love that I can do that. I love that I can skip it just ahead and this time. Oh, later. This is dead now, so good luck. We should proceed carefully. Follow as soon as I can use this. entry, lost an item, gained experience. Alright, and there's another Wookiee I'm looking for, and a droid, and then back up. Wookiee should be near the, or near the end. Droid, I think, is the next one. Did I collect everything from them? No. How often do I miss these things? I miss these so often. It's probably because I don't know if they actually show up all the time usually. Anyway, I found your dead friends. Wait, I did that. Has this something to do with the swoops? Because I have the data pads. And I didn't touch the right thing. Let me go touch everything until one thing is correct. Sure, I was dumb, but I guess I missed pointing at something. Ritual marker. So that's done. There's gotta be something. Here's the dead Wookiees. I'm missing. So it must be something to do with the swoops. Data. Journal. Have camouflage and their swoops is further. Oh! There's more of them. That's why. There's more than just the 3, because there were 3 before. There's more than that's why. Gotta find all of them. That would do it.
Sure.
Let's just wander around for a while until I run into something that tries to kill me. I killed some Mandos over here, but there's more dead bodies. I haven't killed all of them yet. Silly me, thinking I only have to kill 3 people. More dead Wookiees in this thing. There we are. Alright, this time heal a little faster. And also get the lightsabers out. The red and the yellow. And you can get the purple, and you get Salvar's Bowcaster. Stabby, and shooey.
Sure.
Let's see what you got.
mission's gonna die again if I don't stop this right now. Let's heal immediately.
Let's see what you I still got
Just die already!
Yeah, just die.
Yes?
What?
Alright. Mandalorian swoop bike, signal device. There we go. That's brilliant. Mandalorian datapad 2. Multiple pads, alright. There, and there.
What?
Alright, we've explored this section. Let's head back to the bikes quickly now that I have the signal. It says do nothing, which implies that there's a way to do something. Replace signal device. More Mando!
You have interrupted our hunt, Interloper. The inhabitants of this world can do little against us, but you appear to be a threat. Our training here will continue without your interference.
Oh, this could be a problem. Yeah, I think this actually does more damage if I do the yellow in my right hand. Who knew? Do I want to go purple or green with him? Or double-bladed? Double-bladed I think actually does more damage, but oh, the accuracy goes way down, never mind. And to be fair, he's mostly focused on the force anyway. 2 to 7... I think 3 to 12 is the most I'm going to get with her. Oh yeah, the critical. That's right, that's what it is. Yeah, I keep.
Yes.
I'll show you.
Get it.
Yes. Sure.
There we go. Helmet, Ripper, armor reinforcement, poison grenade, and battle armor. Nice. Who wants a Mandalorian battle helmet? Canderous does. Canderous definitely does. The Mandalorian battle armor is heavy 11 no dex bonus, 25 electric resistance. Urgh. Somebody with no dex would love this. Do I have anybody with no dex? Not really. Like, mission, I guess. You have the 7 plus 5, there's the 5 plus 5, the 5 plus 5, the 6 plus 4. No, the economy is the best for her. And you can't use any of this. You at least could theoretically use the light armor, but not worth it. Is Mandalorian armor or helmet only available for Mandos? Probably. Or it's no, it's probably a special item I gotta return. That's what it is. Oh, I have the Viro suit still. That's humorous. Something Cellcath related I get to keep. Okay, so no, it's definitely gonna be a plus item. Alright, that's gotta be the last of them. Head back to the old. Tell them, hey, I have murdered everyone. Your friends are avenged. Hey, Gwar. They're dead. I killed them all. I hope it does. Goodbye. Symbol of hunting. You deserved it. Okay. Journal entry added. Okay, I got an item, but it doesn't tell me what item I got, so that doesn't help. Ah, show new items. Probably means it considers a ton of things new, so I don't actually know what's new and what isn't. Journal entry Gunhan Saresh. Duran and Shayla have given to their passion for each other and are doomed to follow the dark side. I tried to warn them against expressing their love, but they are going to accuse me of the one of the dark side of the fools in Korriban. But I'm not about to abandon the mandate given me by the Jedi Council. I will destroy the Terran attack wherever I found them. I've heard rumors that such a beast may exist in the Shadowlands of Kashyyk. I shall go there and slay the beast, proving that I do not need either Duran or Shayla with me to defeat the creatures. And, well, that didn't work. Slaver contract, manifesto of goods, these roars of the number of Wookiees, that ain't good. Yeah, I have genuinely no idea what he gave me. Bowcaster bolt casing? Nope, that's for story. Pardon the beam, increasing stuff, yeah. He gave me a roar and I have honestly no clue what it was. It just said items gained and I don't know which item it was. Viper double blade, no. Oh well. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that the droid I'm looking for was up top. So Anna's dead, gotta head back up. Wookiee lost, I'm gonna have to head back up. And then of course Chiefs in need in quest for the Starforge. Surface of Kashyyk. So the Starforge is done for now. Also, I noticed that a certain someone said that there were multiple shields. Yeah, I only actually ran into the one. Alright, Mission, you're in charge now. Frag mine time. Mission doesn't have force speed though, so
sure.
Mission's not in charge. Force speed is very important. Overall, I like Mission just because, unlike a certain robot, Mission's abilities are at least somewhat combat focused, and she can hold her own. She's definitely the weakest party member that I actively use. But at least she's better than T3, the freaking worst. We have the codes here. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna get those otherwise, though.
Yeah?
There we go. Recover money. Free money.
Yes?
There we go. The droid, I think, is right about here. No, that's a corpse. That's a corpse. all I'm after.
Malfunction. Playback. Shutting down.
Yep, nice. Alright, Anna's dead is now continuing. Salvage the droid's head. Someone would be interested in it. Yeah, no, I'd love to actually play as mission more often, but having master speed is just too good to pass up. The ability to just run through dungeons at double speed is nice. Like when I'm wandering back through a dungeon just to get back to the top. Yes, he is. Is there a problem? Jundar and... Well... I'm not gonna say that. Kill you.
Not this again! Get it!
It's very nice. Alright, now look at our man. What did you drop? 90 credits, that's all I was worth. I feel like no. Okay, nobody else dropped anything, so really? Okay. Well, that went well. Explains why there's two figures blurred out, because eventually you kill the Wookiee. I mean, to be fair, you don't have to, because I could have done what Jundar asked me to, and it would have went fine that way.
Yes?
Yes?
Pretty sure I opened everything in this already. Oh, that's right now. Okay. I felt bad for the guy before, but since he's dead, I'll take it. You know, Princess Bride watch. Hey, Charwal. Yes, he did. Okay. You fought each other? Or lead on, we should agree. Only one can must be us. Alright. Zalbar, it's time for you to take on Jundar. Yeah? Suck it up. Boy. Please tell me it's a Wookiee versus Wookiee fight. You tell them, Zalbar. Don't give in. Side with Freyr, he is the honorable one. Side with Freyr. Definitely don't side with Shundar. Definitely not with Shundar. He's a dick. Avoid the needless slaughter, but at the same time, Shundar's a punk-ass Wookiee. I ever saw one. And I've been basically going full murder hobo on all the slavers anyway. I feel like I should probably continue that. Why would I suddenly be like, okay, it's okay to save the Wookiee lives, but not the human lives for the slavers, when Shundar is just as bad of a slaver? What makes him the guy that I should be like, okay, no, you're okay, because you're the boss?
Woohoo! Way to go, Big Z!
Alright. Circuit guard. There's like, what, 2 of them? And Wookiee guards, okay. 3 Wookiee guards. 4 Wookiee guards. But we have Zalbar and 2 circuit guards. Sundar, you go down first. You are the one who's going down. Glad I healed. You go full mage. And then probably gonna need a heal by that point. You just focus your entire efforts on shooting Shundar in the head. And you... critical strike.
Yeah.
Take that!
Nope. I don't stand by that logic. I have a few questions about Kashyyk, Freyr. Yeah, that's right. What about the slavers? Legitimate. I've got a lot of areas, so that should be a nice head start. Yay, Ricky said no more outside subsidies. Well, you do now. Zalbar has life, so... Yep, Zalbar got a lesson. I guess I was leaving. Yay, I get rewarded. You want that? That would be fitting, I think. And it's basically his Wookiee's going on me. Let us be real. Light side point, EXP. Let's loot all the bodies. Got an item, it's Baka's sword. Wookiee's gonna love having a good sword. Juldar's bowcaster. Hey, I might have finally had a bowcaster better than Zalbar's. That'd be nice to have. Alright, mission. Okay, you're getting even more light side, of course you are. Zalbar, level up twice, probably. Skills. Awareness, treat injury, demolitions. Feats. Lab skills. Oh, I see. That's right. Okay. You have lots of health and level up for mission. Feats. Demolitions and stealth. Critical chance, I'm not worried about that because she's only going guns. Sneak attack 8 and 9, so there are more levels. 70. Nice. Yeah, this is a two-handed weapon, so dueling not useful. I think we're gonna go vitality because mission could use HP. There we go, 112 from 98, there we go, that's enough. That's like one extra hit, basically. Which, depending on the circumstances, I've had times where one extra hit would have been all I needed, so... Oh, and then equipment... Zalbar... Baka's ceremonial blade. Ooh. Oh, hey, that's a weapon. 4 to 14, plus 4 bonus, more critical threat, attack modifier, plus 2, upgradable melee. The Great Baka was hunting the Shuttle Lance ages ago when an alien ship crashed through the forest. He saw that first contact as a warning of destruction the outsiders could made from its debris. The sword's a reminder for his people that trust must be given cautiously and only to those who have earned it. Dang, plus 20 accuracy, 15 to 25 damage. I'll take it. 1 to 10 missions Vibroblade, or we can go the Akani Vibroblade, which is definitely better. Zalbar is a freaking monster, and let's see, Zalbar's weapon, but is Chundar's better. Oh boy, plus 4 weapon, yes it is. It does not have the increased crit rate though, which is fine. I could probably upgrade it to be way better. Plus 2 attack modifiers, and plus 1 and a plus 4 damage bonus. Chundar's personal weapon is a bonus from unusual certain modifications. Most Wookiees would probably not appreciate such outside influence, but Mission will. You can have yours back.
What?
Zalbar, you can have the sword back. You're good. All right, that was a mission. That was successful. Now to go back to the other door and say, hey, guess what? Your son was a bastard. I'm sorry to say it, but your son was actually selling his buddies into slavery. Is it just me or the Wookiees a little too willing to believe whoever's in charge? Alright, so about your son. Do you know who was this bolt casing? Found it on his corpse. It's gonna be uncomfortable, for sure. Won't you say anything in your own defense? It's better that they're here with me. Wait, go back to the part where I get paid if he's guilty. If I ever do a dark side run of this game on stream, oh boy, that's gonna be such a thing. Roar was dealing with slaves. It's no good believing in a person if you know, a scumbag. Don't think scumbags are your hero, especially because if the truth comes out later, they're gonna feel bad that they killed you and they're gonna hate his legacy. Don't let that happen. The heroes aren't worth it. Better to be broken and have to rebuild than live it on lies. As the lie comes out, you'll feel even worse than you do now. Oh, I'm glad I was of some use. Can I ask you if anything is happening now? Yeah, no. Person's also affected by it. Portion of possession. He was innocent. However, war was not. He was wealthy. He's not by slavery. Everything. You get 1/3 of this. Warlow deserves the rest if he wishes. He's upset, but he's young. He will recover. Okay. Goodbye to you. Wealthy, experience, credits received 400. That's their definition of wealthy. Okay. I got way more than that. Let's be real. Hi, Zalbar. I wonder if I can actually talk to Zalbar now. Anything more to say about yourself, Zalbar? Why did you request to take Baka's sword? Other than the fact that it's a really powerful weapon and it's really good for you. That's my best dual wielder that's not a Jedi in here. Sorry we can't stay in the Kashyyk longer. I wish you well. Let's keep it. And the problem is there's some questions I'd like to answer, but they have the underlying tone of, but I'm gonna be a dick about this, and I don't want to be a dick about this. Thus, I decided to say no. I'll do it that way. Alright, any pending side quests? Honest debt? Yes. And everything else is main plot. I got there you go. And yeah, that's good. At least I'm not all the way through this. Yeah, that's true. You would rather die. You proved it pretty frequently. Hello, guard. Run, 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 run. Back to the main base. Hopefully let me kill everybody, because I'm gonna need to probably kill the shopkeep. Which sucks, because he's got some decent stuff I'd love to purchase. Maybe I'll buy stuff from him then. Yeah, that sounds like the best plan. Yep, this is right there. What do you want?
Yikukuno no ba mulira jikun. Tonghit kun chunching. Ne boboje mata ne punage. Dolpi kikiwana.
I didn't drop anything.
Takom jus tach miki grabal mogo. Kachi ita.
What is this, a kind of clown game?
Kuyami jus chikata na patogaya. Fulki gokogala jiji. Achuta.
Okay. I'll examine it while you're still here so that if it blows up next to you. The Genoharadan wants to see Hulas an Manaan. Come alone or not at all. Best NPC? Best NPC. Okay, that's it. I have to go back. That's best NPC. Best NPC is, well, best NPC. I have to go. Journal entry added, items lost. What items? Oh. I can't solve that because everyone's dead. I can't do that quest anymore anyway. Oh well. I have plenty of I'm getting share credit for all their stuff. Nice. Circa's not good. Anything in here? That's okay. Well, that was fun. And at the end of the day, I never did have to pay them credits. Are the Wookiees in charge now? Okay. Hey, the Wookiees took over because I helped them slaughter everyone. I get to kill everybody. Yay! Thank you, game. I'm a monster. What can I say? I don't know, I feel satisfied. And I don't even mind that I lost the shopkeep at the end. That was worth it. Can I steal his stuff? No. I feel like I should be allowed to take his stuff because he's dead. Unless he... Oh, he must have ran away in the struggle. That's why everything went to hell. Oh well. I'd love to steal that 10,000k armor. One more circa. Hey Circa, suck it. I kicked you off of Kashyyk. Well, the Wookiees did. I just kind of told them what you were doing. I forgot nothing. This was a good trip. Everybody died. Happy ending. Anders, you missed everything. I'm sure you're sad. Workbench is this way. Ish. Yes, it's this way. Okay, there is now a purple lightsaber that can stand to be upgraded if possible. Ooh, Dominant, which has a +3 attack bonus. And also Keen. There we go. Now your lightsaber is special too. Now we have 5 special lightsabers. And no one's building the correct one. Because of course they are. Oh, that's right, it's not upgradable. So Zalbar's is technically a little better. And that can be buffed. That's why the critical threat range was so much better. That checks out. Ooh, even more damage, because it totally needed that. Dang. And Kiddo Nord gives now it's a 12 armor with immunity to critical hits and mind affecting. That's insane. Like, I'm honestly tempted to go give that to someone else instead, like Colin, because I like it better. Alright. That's workbenching done. Alright, that's 2 planets down. 2 to go. Kashyyk is done. We're gonna travel to Manaan quickly just to complete that storyline and visit Best NPC. And then I'm gonna head back to Dantooine, where next time... We're gonna call it a little early today because I'm gonna... Oh, let's see.
Kalo Nord is dead, Lord Malak. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Kalo's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
A tougher boss. Oh, that's who that is. Oh dear. He has a temper. but I'm definitely tough enough to take him on, I'm sure. I have 5 levels for max.
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
Malik's got an apprentice who is going to die. I think we're going to Tatooine next. I'll save Korriban for last, because Korriban's a pretty last kind of place. Jolie to the party. Oopsies. Who's underleveled? Literally everyone. Literally these two. Oh, yeah, no, it is everyone. It's everybody but Salvar Mission. Look at a little balanced. It's a weird party, but I'll take it.
Yes?
Skills, awareness, powers. Can't get master speed yet, level short. Probably go lightsaber, because I don't think I can't do stasis field yet either. So it's stasis field, master speed, master valor. So for now we're gonna go lightsaber throw. Does it actually build as something we have versus starting a brand new trend that's not as great? Cards, skills, great injury, and we'll go demolitions. BDD feats. And at this point, probably conditioning. There we go. I'm sure he'll get at least 2 more feats in the remaining few levels.
Sure.
Alright. Run over to the place where I killed. Speak to Jolie.
Got something on your mind, do?
Why did you decide to come with me?
You got yourself a fast little ship? I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyk is an uller in mating season. Oh, frightful.
So you wanted to ride on my ship?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
If you don't want to answer the question, old man, just say so.
How impatient can one person be? You must have driven your mother mad. All that gurgling and fussing. Babies are cute, but annoying. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
You're avoiding the question.
So I am. Tell you what. When you get to be my age, you can go ahead and answer any question you like to. You have my permission. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Andor Vix was his name. The Force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
I've never heard of him. Any trouble with this man?
I did. Just because someone has the Force swirling about them doesn't always mean they have a great destiny. But it doesn't hurt to check it out. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Is there a hidden meaning in this?
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
Such an ass. I love it. So why didn't you leave?
Well, he had a much better food dispenser than you do. That and the fact that even I wasn't an altogether impatient twit. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
And? Go on.
Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed too, or those could have just been gurgling noises. Oh, well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
But how can you be sure he was responsible?
What? Are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? 1,000,000,000 to 1? You should do so well as to be sucked into the engine of some evil Sith Lord, you know. Andor was a hero. Sort of. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
What the heck is it? You What the heck? That was amazing. No, I don't have anything for you. Sorry. Touch me, maybe. Privately. What I'm not supposed to be in, but kind of broke into and then murdered everybody. Sneaky. I sneak out aboard that ship. Alright, time to go find Best NPC. I was genuinely happy to discover that there was more to him. I did not expect that, and I'm so glad to hear that he is good. Okay, was he here? Was he here? Okay. So Ulas. Let's see quickly.
Achua Benki, Yun Patisa.
Sunny in fact gave me a message to see.
Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi Iko Tune, Chunamuri Ra, Tangi Wama Jikona, Tong Ipa Nonku Nek Abog, Tong Hitwama Aki Iko Tune, Potong Wama Ji Aki Iko Tune, Tong Pa Nokun, Nonek, Chiwi Aita Ka.
Give me this data pad. It mentions the Genohara.
Chiwak Aita Kan Kicha Na Chukornibo, kun muliras nimo poiwanga tangit mamaji human akung ikatune chiwi aita ka.
Got it. Can't return because they're not. Transit back to previous location, so I don't gotta walk all the way there. There we go. Let's try this again.
Chua penti. Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Otong hitwama ji aki inko tu. Tong palo kun. None. Chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Ki diska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Kuyami yusku chitanai. Uchua. Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Otong hitwama ji aki inko tu. Tong palo kun. None. Chiwi aita ka tong chi. Diska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Kuyami yusku chitanai. Uchu tong hitwama aki inko tune. Otong hitwama ji aki inko tu. Tong palo kun. None.
I understand.
Chiwa aita ka chicha na chupornibo. Un muliras nimo poiwanga tangi chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tong hitwama aki inko tune. Otong hitwama ji aki inko tu. Tong palo kun. Nonek. Chiwa aita ka chicha na chupornibo. Un muliras nimo poiwanga tangi mamaji human akung ikat.
I will preserve the secrecy.
Tong hitwama aki inko
I hope
tune.
you within the guild
Otong
prove yourself worthy.
hitwama ji
Listen
aki
closely,
inko tu.
listen
Tong
closely, and I
palo
will give you a
kun.
personal
Nonek.
or a secret pearl.
Chiwi aita diska dosoki.
We are
Kopa
ancient
bono
guild of
nakachu.
bounty hunters. For
Labora na
thousands of years we
winki
have been at war across the
smaktoma.
galaxy,
Kuyami
eliminating our targets
yusku
is near
chitanai.
total secrecy. How does anybody hire you if no one knows you exist?
Tong hitwama
As
aki
for the
inko
power, a handful of
tune.
people know we exist and how to contact
Hitwama
us.
ji aki
Of course,
inko
a
tu.
scholar to
Tong
carefully
palo
guard his
kun.
secrets.
Nonek. Diska dosoki.
On a very rare occasion,
Kopa
seeking
bono
compliance,
nakachu.
one of our guild members
Labora
will
na
forge a
winki
powerful civil figure
smaktoma.
offer our services to the
Kuyami
planet's realm.
yusku chitanai.
What does this have to do with me?
Tong
By
hitwama
killing
aki
Taylor Nord, you
inko
have shown you
tune.
have great potential.
Otong
I
hitwama
cannot
ji
hard to
aki
use someone like you if
inko
you're
tu.
willing, and
Tong
your work
palo
will be of
kun.
great aid to the
Nonek.
Republic.
Chiwi aita ka.
Why would they get a hire that protect the Republic?
Diska dosoki.
They have a vested
Kopa
interest in
bono
referring the
nakachu.
Republic. It's the perfect cover for
Labora
our
na
work.
winki
We have worked behind
smaktoma.
the scenes, handling the best
Kuyami
subtle
yusku chitanai.
machinations.
Tong hitwama aki inko
Doesn't
tune.
from your accident, if that for our influence, distasteful as maybe to some, the Republic collapsed long ago.
Diska dosoki.
We understand the
Kopa
bureaucracy.
bono
We learn how to
nakachu.
alter the course of political
Labora
events
na
under the
winki
existing regime.
smaktoma.
We have no resistance to the
Kuyami
Republic fall.
yusku chitanai.
What's in this for me?
Tong hitwama
As earlier,
aki
efforts to
inko
build the
tune.
Republic, and you'll earn the right to resist the position of the power of ultimate right first elected
Tong
history.
palo kun. Chiwi aita ka tong chicha.
Thinking of our
Agi
Northern
inko
Ages,
tune.
very even
Chuna
real.
mulira.
Okay, what I gotta do?
Chiwa aita
Not
ka
a simple
chicha
process.
na
We need proof of your loyalty
chupornibo.
and your
Kun muliras nimo poiwanga tang itwama ji. Diska
When you feel
dosoki.
you're ready, I'll give you
Kopa
a
bono
task.
nakachu.
Target must be
Labora
eliminated.
na
If you
winki
come alone, we wish to
smaktoma.
discuss, get out hard on
Kuyami
business.
yusku.
I'm ready.
Tong hitwama
Killing
aki
orders, such
inko
impressive
tune.
display of your skills, but there is more to get a hard on than mere killing. Or you just must be
Tong palo kun.
screens.
Not diska
Well,
dosoki.
that's what all of the
Kopa
stealth.
bono nakachu.
Must find the limit target
Labora
and
na
draw onto
winki
attention. You can
smaktoma.
never measure your target to
Kuyami
others, even your
yusku
closest
chitanai.
allies.
Chiwi
You
aita
cannot
ka
have to
tong
persuade much
chicha.
target.
Agi
I
inko
will provide.
tune. Chuna mulira. Tang itwama.
I understand. Who is it? Be simple. One of two targets. A bronze slaver named Zulu Centaur, or a Rhodian anti-wood terrorist named Lorgal. Zula. Common Slaver who tried to kill the daughter of Coruscant Senator. He failed, he was recovered, but he escaped. He'll probably try again. If he succeeds, he'll ransom the victim for political secrets that could threaten the Republic. Fair. They want him eliminated before this happens. He apparently has on Dante. He said this is good to the wealthy settlers of that world. After they were spotted near one of the settlers escaped with Dante, he rallies very far from the speeder. You should look for him there. Talking about Lorgal. On the threat of the terrorist acts, he broke over political bombing, leaving hundreds of civilians dead. He's held prisoner Republic base here on Manaan, awaiting trial in trial in Coruscant, and a chance to publicly voice his radical beliefs. We don't want to forget that chance. We must find a way to kill him before leaving Coruscant and resettle. It was like an accident or unexplainable death. The Republic will be glad to get rid of him, so they want to investigate his death honestly. As long as he gets required by a weapon, they will be satisfied. Anything else? Tell no one. If there are others with you, we can confront them. Make it seem like Kashyyk on behalf of the Republic, not to get a Harada. That is all for now. Return to me when either one is dead and I'll reward you. If you wish to complete both, feel free, you'll be rewarded for each. I will definitely do each. Okay, fascinating. Let me guess, they're in the prison? Which I want to say is the West Central Court this way. Interesting. One's on Manaan, and one's on Dantooine. I'm going back to Dantooine anyway. So I'll do both. Why not?
I was told that you're a friend of Jolie Bindo, and that Jolie has returned to the sector. Please, I must speak to him. It's very urgent.
Who are you?
My name is Elora. My husband, Sunry, and Jolie are old friends. Now Sunry needs Jolie's help.
I shall tell him immediately. Alright. Lot going on suddenly. This getting crazy. All the fun. Elora here. And I also gotta go down to the holding cell, because I imagine that's where the criminal is. How many arbiters are criminal? Diplomat. I'd like to investigate the murder case involving Sun. Hitting a hotel is like a dead simple for the last time he was. He is charged with murder and being held in the Otto City facility. Status he's being kept in a solitary holding cell. One is suspected to have seen the killing and are detained at the hotel with conviction while the men at the hotel to the mere force. Found in a plaster wound with a ending with a blood metal plug in your hand. Information uploaded to your data pad. Be wise to review all information before the trial starts. Make questions, summary, or the witnesses. Stacking a summary, it'll take some doing to solve the case. Also interview the judges. You are also keeping good. Nice. I forgot that was a thing. And more importantly, I'm an arbiter, so let's go resolve one case and we'll resolve another one next time. Now we got a couple of them. Should be someone here in this.
When I get out of here, you're dead!
Summary. Warden. I'm guessing you're the prisoner I'm supposed to be in this. There's a lot of side quests that just popped up suddenly. I think that's enough that we can actually do a decent amount of side quests next time, but for now, I have an important thing I gotta do tomorrow, so I'm gonna actually call this stream a little early. Thank you all for joining me. It's always appreciated. We'll save over Baron. We got about 3 hours today. That's good. And we never know death, so that's always a plus. Alright. Adjust the screen back to normal size so that I can play strategy games easier next week. Been excited to return to Total War. I've been really enjoying that. Way more than I expected I would. Come on, just there we go. Alright, who are we gonna raid today? Always a fun question is who do we raid? Right. Doing that. Okay, so it just doesn't scroll down. Interesting. Yeah, I think we do that. We go raid Tenmar because I feel like raiding Tenmar. Tenmar needs to be raided. Tenmar is playing Earth Defense Force, so I'll probably say hi to him for a bit while I study a little more for tomorrow's test. I'll be back on Thursday as always for Strategy Game Day. Until then, thank you for joining, and I'll see you again. Good night.